Oh man, I hate that feeling when you just barely miss the train. I'm becoming really Korean, like everything needs to be bali fast, you know? But the train's gonna come in like 5 minutes, but I'm still just like so bummed that I just barely missed it. It's vlogging time! What's up everybody, it's Garen, your YouTube vlogger here in Korea, and I'm at a little low right now. So I've been in Korea probably about 4 years, and this has never happened to me before, but for some reason one dumb idiot decided to lock my bike on the bike rack at the station over there. And so I have no idea why, like, what does that even like do? Like, they locked my bike, haha, you know, like, I don't know what's going on. So I had my bike locked, but then somebody else locked my bike to the bike rack, and so there's 2 locks on there. Here, let me show you. So this is my bike here where I locked it. This is my lock, and then some idiot just decided to use their own lock and lock my bike here. I have no idea why. I've been trying to like get the lock loose. I've been looking at YouTube videos, learning how to like hack it and everything, and I don't know how to get this off my bike, and so I'm like super bummed. So I contacted some people, and I eventually found someone who's going to loan me, I'll see you later, who's going to loan me their, what is it, their clipper, no, what is it called? The bolt cutters. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to Yongsan, or no, Noksapyeong, near Itaewon right now, and try to get some bolt cutters.
Baby, we can make it. Pull me off the pavement. Bring me back to basics. Ever since I left you, you took.
Alright, I made it to Noksapyeong, and I'm looking for the dude with the tool. I like coming out to this side because it kind of makes me feel like, yes, foreigners do exist here in Korea. And so there's so many foreigners here. Alright, let me go find this dude.
Carrying the same weight. Now I need a rescue to pick me up and make me right.
Alright, so I just met the dude and he was super nice. It's really huge, it's like heavy, and he said he hasn't used it for anything, for any purpose, so he was like really thankful that he could actually use it for something by giving it to me to let me borrow it. So I'm gonna have to haul this fatty, huge, heavy thing back home. You know, like how the trains are here, it's gonna be kind of weird, like holding this thing like with all the people around, but alright, so let's see how this thing works.
Remind me what I felt before I went away. Tonight I need your help, remembering myself. Take me right back to the start. Fantasize we ain't apart. Whoa, whoa. And it feels like I can't get enough. Tonight I need your help, remembering myself.
Alright, I'm finally out of that congested nonsense of a train ride back home, and so I really hate riding that line number 9, especially, well, I can't hate it because I ride it every day. So probably I'm gonna make another vlog later on about my commute to work every day, to and from. That's pretty much how I travel to work, and it's pretty hectic, especially early in the morning when everyone is like traveling to go to work. I made it back to my home station, and let's see if this bad boy can cut off this lock. Let's cut this. Alright, you see me? Here we go. Hopefully nobody thinks that I'm like stealing bikes here. Alright, so this is it. I'm pretty sure this thing can cut almost anything. It's pretty huge. Here we go. Not even cutting. Oh, come on. What the? Okay, so I had to like take some time off of the recording, but I cut it off. So it was really hard to take off because this cutter, as you can see, it closes, but this is all the way closed, you can see? And so you can see there's a gap, and so it would not cut very well. And so I had to like cut it a few times. I actually had to cut the metal part, like off the lock, not off the wire. The wire is still good. And so I had to cut through the metal. This is part of the metal, not part of the wire. And eventually came off like that, but it took me some time, so I didn't catch it recording, but I eventually did it. What? Can I help you? 아, 왜요?
남자 그 갑자기 짜증내요.
예. 왜요?
돈이 그래서?
몰라요.
근데 갑자기 또 짜증내요.
이게 내 거요.
다 인데 왜 이거 잘려 이걸 갖다가 잘려 그래?
I had to cut it off.
잘라버린 거예요?
Yes. I don't know what he wants, but that's it.
이거 갖고 다니 왜 잘려 그래?
I cut this. cut.
근데 왜 카트를 잘라요?
이거 내 거 아니야.
근데 이게 여기 있는 거예요?
이거 내 거 아니야.
이거 누구 거 이거?
내 거.
이거 왜 잘라 이거?
이거 내 거 아니야.
이거 누구 거 이거?
내 거.
이거 왜 잘라 이거?
내 거 아니야. 내 거 여기.
근데 왜 잘라 이걸 왜 잘라냐? 카트 하냐 갖고?
이거 내 거 아니야.
이걸 왜 갖고 다니면 잘라?
이거 내 거 아니야. 이거 내 거. 이거 내 거.
그럼 이거 잘라면 되지 왜 그거 잘라?
여기.
그 두 개씩 했다고 이거를?
이거 내 거 아니야. 내 거 아니야. Not mine. 난 몰라요. 이거 몰라요.
이거 유 거?
네, my bike.
근데 이거 여기 자르다면서?
네.
여기 자르면 되지 왜
마이.
저기 또 왜 자르려고 그래?
My lot.
여기 잘라서 갖고 가면 되지 이거.
네, my lot 여기.
보다 알 거 아니야.
여기.
그거 가져가면 되지 왜 이거 자르려고 그래? 이거 왜 자르려고 그래? 어?
내 거 아니야.
아, 이거를 왜 자르죠 이거를?
이거 몰라. 모르겠어요. 몰라.
근데 이거 6g 6.
어?
6 이거 6.
예.
이거 왜 자르려고 그래 이거를?
Because this was here.
잘랐어 이거?
예.
이거 가져가면 될 거 아니야. 이거 안 되면 이거 가져가면 되냐니까 이거.
Somebody put this here.
아니야 여기 있어. 이거 또 잠겼네 이거. 이거 오픈해봐 오픈.
Yeah.
오픈해봐.
I don't know.
해봐. 가져가면 되지 왜 이거 자르려? 왜 또 잠그해?
Yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, so I'm in the elevator right now, and it's been about several hours since I cut off my lock on my bike. I had to cool off a little bit, and because so much stuff just happened. That guy that was in the video, he started to approach me, and he didn't want to leave me alone, and he kept talking to me, and he was just kept asking me why am I cutting it off. He was probably thinking I was stealing the bike, and I kept trying my best to tell him that it's not my bike, it's not my lock, that somebody put it there. So, and I showed him I have my own lock, you know, I showed him that I had my own lock on the bike, and the other lock, I didn't know who it was, and he called the police on me, and so the police, I had to like, at first I didn't know what he was doing. He kept holding me there, he's like, don't leave, and all in Korean, so I don't know, and he was just like being very rude, and yeah, so he called the police on me, and the police came in like 20 minutes. I had to wait there, and at first I was trying to like get away, but he kept holding me, and then I started yelling at people like, help me, like in Korean, and this guy is like holding me, you know, like, and I kept telling him, stop touching me, don't touch me, like that, like in Korean. I know how to say these phrases in Korean, and so nobody wanted to stop, and like they just kept walking past and like just watching me, and it was pretty like heartbreaking. Like even if like, you know, something was bad was happening, nobody would care to even like stop, and so it's just really hard to talk about. But like eventually the police came. Even them, they didn't speak English as well, or not very much, and then later I had to call my wife. They forced me to call her to tell her to come down, even though she already explained over the phone. It was just chaotic. I was really upset, and I had to calm down for like a couple hours, and now I'm just yeah, I'm better now, but I was just so angry at that guy, because I better end this vlog now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sad that it ended on that note, but please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace.